Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your general energy reading, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sagittarius, January 17th through the 31st, 2019. As the last slides showed you, the general energy readings will not resonate with everyone every time spot on. But I do ask my guides to provide helpful information to, inspire everyone on their path. So I do hope that you find this video helpful. Be sure to show me some love with some thumbs up. I know I want that one. Gratitude. I think this is a wonderful card for any sign to get, but the energy currently around you is asking you to be grateful. To be grateful for what you have, to be grateful for what you've lost, and to be grateful for what is yet to come. Being grateful for the small things. The abundance is always around us. I just read this today. Abundance is always around us. It's just acknowledging it. So being grateful for the wonderful things that are always around you is important for you, Sagittarius. And you might feel a lot of people coming up to you being thankful to you for something you've done for their lives as well, because this can be happening to you. You can be doing it. You may be inspired to let everyone know how grateful you are, that they've been in your life, that they are in your life. And of course, letting the universe know how grateful you are. You may not live in the perfect house of your dreams, but you have a house. So isn't that something to be grateful for? All right, so I'm using the Good Tarot for you, and I cannot shuffle these cards. They're way too large. At least bridge shuffle them. So we're going to just side shuffle for Sagittarius. These cards are very glossy, so they keep sticking together. Okay. All right. So when I'm seeing justice over here, it's like you've gone through this sort of difficult situation and everything, it did not pan out exactly how you had hoped or dreamed or wished for. But it feels like, uh-oh, Smudge is in here. We may have some problems. Crazy cat. It does. So, Eddie, the channel that I work with for your readings is like, pay attention. So with justice, this means that things balanced out the way that they were supposed to. Perhaps you did somebody wrong. Perhaps somebody did you wrong. Perhaps you were hoping to win a court case, but you only won part of the court case. This is the thing, is the scales must balance. There must be an equality to them. And with the Seven of Earth, or the Seven of Pentacles here, it's really about, this is played out, and it's time to begin focusing on new goals, as we see with the Ace of Earth here, okay? It's time to focus on your new goals of what exactly you want to move into this kind of new setting. I mean, honestly, with all the signs, I have felt that this full wolf moon, the first moon of the new year, that's being topped with being a full lunar eclipse if you live in the United States, and I believe there's other parts like maybe Asia or somebody that can see the full moon as well, being the full eclipse. But you know, this energy to me is really, this is our rebirthing, okay? And you know, to be honest with you, I've never felt January 1st was for resolutions. I always felt you went into January considering your resolutions, and then made them by the end of the month. So this full moon's right around the corner here, and I really feel as though that it's shining down here on you, the Ace of Earth here, your gratitude. So while things didn't completely work out, it is time for you to be grateful for what you still have, grateful for what did work out here. Grateful for this new opportunity. You've lost some things, but now it's time to move forward with gratitude towards the things that you've won. A balance was achieved. A balance had to be made. You have to give to take. You can't always take, because then the universe is going to come around and say, sorry, your turn to give, give, give. It's that constant give, take balance that you need for your life to flow exactly the way that you want here. So you are rooted in the Queen of Air, or Queen of Swords energy here. She's not my fave, okay? Because, well, she can be a bitch. She can be very critical towards the people around her. You know, she feels as though she's being straightforward and honest, but, you know, she can cause trouble. All right, give me 1 second. Sorry. Blimey, that cat is distracting. All right, because he's still a kitten and he gets into shit. And if, you know, I honestly, him getting into things, it's about finding your way out. I'm hearing is that you've got yourself into something here. I'm hearing that from him. You've got yourself into something. You've got yourself into something. And it's really about you being completely honest with yourself about how you've gotten to this point, where you've gotten to this place. And it's time for you to be grateful that you came out, you know, like you could have went to prison, but you didn't, kind of thing. Obviously, not all of you are going through some sort of court case. This is just an example, okay? General energy, not going to be spot on. If you want a spot on, make an appointment. But it's being grateful that you got out alive. I keep hearing Eddie saying, get out alive. You got out alive. You got out alive here. God. And you have this, all of this earth energy around your gratitude. So honestly, it feels like you're reestablishing. It feels like you're really, yeah, it's like you're rebuilding, regrouping, reestablishing. Ooh, yeah. So to do this, to make sure that your foundations are strong, as you're rebuilding this with this opportunity here, you need to be completely honest with yourself and completely genuine with yourself, completely honest and genuine with the people around you, how you want your foundations to be laid out, what you are intending to grow here, what direction you want to build in, basically. With all of the earth energy around you, I do feel like this is financial changes here, hard work paying off, prosperity. And then we have this 6, and that's just about kind of like good luck, good luck, good luck. So this is good. This new beginning. I'm still hearing being grateful for past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. All right. Let me get my handy dandy notebook out. 6s. Transcending problems, adjustment of the way that you think. And you have 2 6s here. So, and 2 7s. Let me get my notebook back out. Introspection, solitude. All right. So why, this really does make sense here. When Eddie's saying that it's about really being honest with how you want to grow, how you want to develop, really looking within, being honest with yourself, knowing what that is. That's an introspection here, looking within and looking at how things have panned out and what, being honest with yourself, where you are now, about where you are now, and what got you there, what choices got you there, what decisions got you there. This is the thing, is sometimes, and this is an old saying here. I'm not just making this up. Eddie's not just telling me this. This is an old saying, is when finances are good, your relationships suffer. When your sex life or romantic life is good, your finances suffer. It's because you're so focused on finances. And it really feels as though that, things are paying off for you financially here. So you may need to rebound and regroup spiritually to, again, find a balance here. Like I said, if your relationships were going really well, now they're not. So now finances will. It's that balance. It's a give or take. And trying to constantly find that balance is, of course, a struggle for everyone, especially for Sagittarius, who likes to, change on the whim. And that's what makes you fun. Okay, so connecting and reconnecting. I feel like since you have left one situation, that with this introspection, with this reconnection, that this is about you reconnecting to yourself, reconnecting to your priorities. Again, deciding exactly what you want your new foundation to be. And Sagittarius, you're not likely to go buy a house. You're likely to want to buy a boat so you can sail around the world, or an airplane so you can fly around the world. But you have to, have that home base. And that home base really could be within you, your own spiritual growth. So it feels as though reconnecting to your spirit, reconnecting to your desires. It feels as though you've been off of your game a bit, and now the energy is saying it's time to be grateful and focus on the positive, thinking about the positive, never about the negative here. It's really about your ability, your inner strength, your self-love that is going to get you through these whatever this emotional thing may possibly be. Obviously not for everybody, but whatever the situation is, that it just feels like didn't work out exactly the way you wanted it. It's time to be grateful for what you have left. But I do feel like finances are good, which yay for you. Okay. The universe works in mysterious ways. Eddie, we know this. The universe works in mysterious ways. And this didn't work because that's not where you were meant to be. That wasn't the meant outcome. And lessons, always lessons, are to be learned in everything. Your inner strength, your fire, is going to continue to carry you through this. But gratitude, 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 gratitude. Thanking the universe. You know, telling the home that you live in, you might complain all the time to the home. Well, you're not the perfect home. You're not exactly what I want to be. I hate my neighbors, blah, 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 blah. But you need to say, hey, home, thank you. Thank you for keeping me warm in the winter. Thank you for keeping me dry when it rains. Thank you for keeping me cool in the summer. Thank you for giving me a place to feel safe in. Gratitude. Okay, Saggies. Relationships. When I pull cards for relationships, they can be for romantic relationships, but they can also be for relationships that are with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers, or with yourself. So please take this message to whichever one if you feel it's ringing towards. I feel as though that you need a lot of self-growth right now to reestablish yourself here with all of the pentacles around you. And just kind of being very grateful for what you're left with. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. That doesn't mean spending money, okay? Just finding out what's important to them and acting on that. We all speak different languages of love. There's this famous book called The 7 Languages of Love. And we all express love how we speak in that language. So paying attention to how the people around you that you care about express their love to you means that you're learning their language and that you can speak their language back and express love back that same way. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. So perhaps you weren't treasuring a certain situation, a certain person, and now you're having to learn how to live without this person. That's possible. All right. So it's time to be grateful for the people you have left and treasure those loved ones. I don't even know what that cat is doing. I just heard a chair move. And I'm the only one here. So it was either the kakuis or the cat. And I'm thinking it's the cat. Focus on love. There it goes again. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. It is important to love others deeply. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So this is more of that introspection, honestly. This isn't about taking care of yourself. This is more about taking care of who is in your life. Interesting. Perhaps you were focused more on yourself and now you only have, you had 10 friends, but you were so focused on yourself that now you only have 5. So it's time to focus on those 5 again. This is interesting. It just really honestly feels like you are in need of this grateful energy. Because telling the universe you're grateful for the 5 friends, again, this is just an example, doesn't mean it's exactly. Being grateful for what you have left, telling the universe you're grateful for that brings you the abundance of those really good friends, the ones that really, really should be there. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to others to love others deeply and focus on love. Well, what is love but gratitude? Being grateful for your loved ones is vastly important. Vastly important. Because although it's truly never goodbye, sometimes a goodbye could be for a while before you see this person again. So treasuring them now while they're in your life now, treasuring whom you have left in your life whilst they're in your life now, super important. With this 7 of fire here, I feel like you can carry on. That no matter how far you feel beaten down, that you can carry on. And it feels like emotionally here. It's about being grateful for that strength you still have left. And just kind of kicking ass and taking names and moving forward in a high vibrational way, obviously. Not in a crazy way, a high vibrational kicking ass way. Sagittarius, thank you so much for checking this out. Please be sure to show me some love with some thumbs up on this video. If you are into the paranormal, please feel free to check out my paranormal podcast, The Skeptic and the Psychic. It's live on Spreaker. There's also an app if you want to download the app. Now, if you don't subscribe, you can click the link below, or you can click the link that's popping up here and subscribe to the channel. Of course, you can click that notification bell if you'd like to know when a new video has been uploaded. And then underneath, I will be choosing YouTube. I will tell YouTube to please choose the video that is most suited for the viewer. So check that out if you'd like as well. And as always, Sagittarius, I appreciate you.